Blam. All right. So I drew a diagram of the isolated home network using a Sharpie and paper. Now we're going to do the same thing. Well, I'm going to do the same thing in Microsoft Paint. Hopefully just real quick. Just kind of zoom out a little bit. Double check the size here. All right, 1080 by 1920, 1920 by 1080. Great, nice desktop size. Great, at least for me, for drawing this stuff. All it is just lines, circles, and squares. Right, that'll be the router. And then this can be the Cisco switch. Get kind of a square there. A little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. Okay. All right. Going to be an ether channel going from the Cisco router to the Cisco switch. All right. Forgot to make the square black here. I have a roll of Ethernet cable. It's a nice light blue Cat 5e. All right. And then that'll be the access point. It's got 4 Ethernet plugs on the back, 4 Ethernet ports. Make an ether channel out of that, hopefully. All right. Gonna get one last square for that NAS, that network access storage. Only has 1 port on the back there, so we just only need 1 line. All right. It's coming along. Let's do some labeling before I confuse myself. Change the size of the text. All right. Oh, I like nice clear fonts. Sure, Curie or New is an easy one, but there's so many more now. Makes it clear and easy to read. That kind of sort of towards the center there. Get the NAS, that network access storage. And then let's see if there should be some room here just for the full word there. That'll be for the access point. Nice. Looks like, let's see if we can get this cable fixed. If not, that's fine. I don't know how that happened. All right. We'll go ahead. I want to label these ports. Oh, change those colors back. /1, 2, 2. So get an Ethernet channel going with that. Make it a little bit smaller so it's not too distracting there. All right. And then for the access point and the NAS, 48 port switch, so it'd be something cute like F44, port 44 through 48. for the access point, and then something simple like, just to play it safe with all the stuff going on, probably F03, maybe 4, going from the switch to the NAS, because gonna need the two ports on the switch to go to the router there, basically create that trunk. So yeah, might as well be responsible and mark that out as well. Absolutely. Haha, nice. There we go. Perfect. And then there's really no labels for the ports on the NAS, the network access storage, or the access point should be pretty straightforward there. Nice. All right, partying hard. Nice, nice, nice. Let's kind of list the VLANs here. Make it a little bit bigger. Want to make it easy to read for people. Can just kind of read it at a glance. Probably something like that. Something cute. There we go. Uh, and then we'd need a voice VLAN. Voice traffic is listed in all the jobs. I would not mind getting a Cisco phone or some sort of phone set up in the future, get some voice traffic flowing, so might as well set that up now. Get a data VLAN, audio VLAN for music, and a video VLAN. So make this list a little bit more readable here. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much the diagram. As simple as I can make it, straightforward. Just to review, router, switch, the NAS, the network access storage, the access point. We got the 4 cables going from the switch to the access point. Hopefully get that set up. We got the 1 cable going from the switch to that network access storage, and then hopefully I can set up an Ethernet channel, an Ether channel going from the router to the switch, getting that redundancy, as much redundancy as possible. Nice. Then we got the ports labeled from the router to the switch and the switch to the router. And then we got the ports labeled on the switch going to the access point, as well as that NAS, that network access storage. And then we got a list of the VLANs that we'd need for now that would have to be made. Obviously, as I do the configuration, there's going to be a default VLAN. We're going to have to set up the trunk, all that good stuff. But yeah, here it is, pretty simple and straightforward. And then, yeah, just for funsies, don't cross the streams. We'll do a little bit of blue. That'd be the wireless waves. Oh, going to the wireless device. In this case, let's just keep it simple and say this is like a wireless desktop computer thing. Nice. So yeah, there it is. Kind of reminds you of Ghostbusters. Yeah. Excellent.